Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube. Rich Gen X elsewhere. And it is time to continue with Syberia The World Before. So, we found out Rose apparently lost her baby and is now working in working here. So, 2 SAM batteries have been spotted toward Dover, surface-to-air missiles. Tank division is leaving Sherborough Road to reach the SAM battery near Brest. SAM battery near Kane is still active. And our scouts have confirmed that 2 tank divisions are still positioned in Belgium. Please note that our tank division left for Le Havre. So, and then we have this one, Navy report. A submarine is still positioned in the Northern Sea. 2 of the 3 submarines positioned in the Celtic Sea have left for Sherborough. The submarine left Sherborough to meet with the one positioned near Brest in the North Atlantic. Okay. So we've got to place everything. Two tanks in Belgium. Okay. Alright. Now. Surface air missiles. Now we know that there is a tank heading here. And that there is a surface air missile here. There should also be one about Ha. Now there's a surface air missile here. To be honest, I'm glad I have a walkthrough for this part. Alright. I think that should take care of all land-based weaponry. Yes. So now we place some subs. Now there was one, I think it said, in the North Sea. One over here. And one over here. One's up in the Celtic. And 2 are over here.
That's it, I guess. Junta!
Dana, darling, you can use my real name here, you know.
Sorry, but I just can't get used to it. For me, you'll always be Ginger Junta.
Charming. I'm sure I have Lenny to thank for that, hmm? You were always too soft on that little brat.
Well,
Maybe. Yes. Anyway, what are you doing here? So glad to see you.
Only doing my duty, Dana darling. A gallery invited me for a conference, so I jumped at the occasion to report back to our superiors. But it might be the last time for a while, I'm afraid. It's getting very hard to leave the occupied territories, even for a famous so-called pro-brown shadow artist like me. Anyway, how have you been since my last visit?
Well, with Leon being missing and probably lying dead somewhere in Baltear for the past 7 years, and what happened to my parents, you know how I feel. But it's all beginning to feel like a dream, Yunta. A distant dream. Especially her. And I don't want it to, I don't want her, my sweet Anna, to just fade away. I'm sorry, Yunta, but could we please change the subject?
Of course, darling.
What is it?
More work for you, actually.
Oh?
Yes. The Allies need someone for an operation with the Resistance in occupied territory, and they think it should be you. But truth be told, Dana, I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Why not? I did volunteer for field operations. They've trained me a lot for that.
I know, Dana, but this operation will happen in Ostertal, right next to Wagen, actually.
I see.
Look, you don't need to answer me this minute. And no one would blame you if you declined the mission. We all know you don't only have happy memories of Wagen. You still have time to think it over. But before you give your final answer, they need you to identify the resistance group that will execute the operation. It's all explained here. And of course it's all top secret stuff. So you must cross-reference the documents right here in this room. You'll have to use that thing over there.
But I don't know how to use it.
I'm sure that's easy for you. You have such a clever mind, my little virtuoso. I'll see you later.
Well,
okay.
let's get cracking then.
Oh, man. Repaired the pneumatic telegraph. Top mission order, okay. Agent Rose. We need volunteers for a delicate operation with the resistance in one of the occupied countries, a country you know well, Osterthal. If you accept, you will be dropped near Wagen, so that you can coordinate an exfiltration operation of a civilian and get him into Switzerland. To do so, you will be escorted by one of the main resistant networks in the region. It has obtained excellent results the past few years. Whether you accept or not the mission, we need you to identify that network amongst other small underground groups active in Osterthal. For reasons of confidentiality, you are not to leave your office until you have done so. We have granted you temporary access to your workstation's pneumatic telegraph, a contribution to the war effort that was given to us by a French engineer. This machine will allow you to claim any relevant documents you might need. We wish you luck, L. Okay. Okay. So what we got here?
From what I can understand of that thing, the pressure must be high in the left tube, but low in the right one.
Okay.
Compressed air. I think I need to get the mixture right, paying close attention to the rarefied air.
Okay.
That must be for mixing the correct proportions of rarefied air in the system with the compressed air.
Okay, we've got that in that one. Oh, okay, I see now. Okay. Now we got to do the other side. Perfect. Oh. Oh, this is that simple. It's going simple. Okay. Yay! We've repaired the telegraph. So now we... Okay. Hello, machine. Oh, I have to get to the other side of it, don't I? Okay. Intelligence. Occupation. Liberation. Diplomacy. Defense. Ah, resistance. Uh-huh. Networks. Oh. Agriculture, propaganda, currency, troops, production, hospitals, networks. Okay. Alright, now we just have to just... Libya, no. Germany, no. There we go. So, let's see. If we push the button, I think we got everything set up right. So, did we push the button?
Right. Let's see.
Okay, good. Okay. Identify the resistance network in Wagen. Oh dear Lord. Oh man. Alpine Lover.
Edelweiss? A coincidence. It must be a coincidence. The network leader's alias.
my pretty Edelweiss.
Don't call me that. You know I don't like it.
It's true, though. That's exactly what you are, my pretty Edelweiss.
If you keep that up, Leon Kobatis, I'll find you a nickname too.
Go on, then.
All right. Your nickname will be Alpine Lover from now on. Leon! He's alive. He's alive. He's alive! I need to... Oh, good grief. But how did he... Yunta! Yunta!
Oh, we found out Leon's alive. Or was alive, had survived. Now we find out what happened afterwards.
So Leon made it from Baltayar. But how?
I have no idea, miss. All I know is that he survived for almost a year in the mountains before coming back to Ostertal to set up the Edelweiss resistance group.
Which made Dana accept the mission you told her about back then, right?
Of course, she was given extra training and was dropped near Vagan the following summer to carry it out. We'd better get going. It looks like the storm is coming.
You go first. I'll meet you at the tram station in a minute.
Of course. Take all the time you need.
Now we need that. I don't think Anna died. I mean, if you want to spirit away a child, that's what you do. You lie about their...
Can you guide me, Oscar?
I'm gonna just check something here. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Oh, wait.
Can you tell me where I am?
Reporting for duty, once again.
Okay, so yeah, we gotta go down here, or we gotta go. Okay.
Impossible to get through here. Better find another way.
Well, we know another way, Kate.
So, goodbye, again.
I know, Oscar. I know.
Obviously, you do not, Kate Walker.
Uh-oh. Ah, fudge.
What the heck?
What is it, Kate Walker?
The gates, they just closed. Oh, there must be a mechanism to open them somewhere.
There always is, Kate Walker.
Well, we know where the mechanism is. It's over here. Go right down here. Here's the mechanism.
Something's missing here.
No, we don't have what we need. We'll need a pickaxe. No, we need a handle. To get the handle, we need a pickaxe. Oh, fuck. I forgot that road's blocked off. Oh, fuck. Wrong path. Kate. Work with me here, Kate. There we go.
Seems so old. This place must be centuries old. Maybe I could use this with the lock. But it's out of reach. Can you bring that pickaxe closer, Oscar?
Of course, Kate Walker.
I like Oscar. Thank you, Oscar. Alright! Now we got a pickaxe. And we have to use this to unlock the tool shed. Pickaxe, great lockpick. That worked.
Looks like it's compatible with a bigger mechanism.
Yep. Alright. Now we got that, we can get back to the guest house. We can get back to the tram and get back to the guest house.
You seem disappointed, Kate Walker.
About what?
Well, correct me if I am wrong, but the fact that Diana Rose lost her baby and became sterile disproves your hypothesis that there can be a family link between you, doesn't
Not
it?
necessarily.
You're not wrong, Oscar, but I'm just stupidly over-optimistic. I wish I were like you, and not controlled by stupid emotions.
Nice of you to say. I guess.
Sorry, Oscar. That didn't come out so well. These ruins, they look like they're from the Middle Ages or something.
You know, you have a right to be, I think you have a right to be optimistic because, like I said, some of the things that happened back then, war times, so. Okay. So, we've made the discovery that Leon was still alive at the time. It seems the baby's dead. I don't believe it. But back then, it was quite easy to cover.
What about that mission Dana led with Leon's resistance network?
It didn't turn out well, Miss Walker. Actually, that's the reason I left London to be here.
Oh?
Yes, just a second, Miss Walker. Where did I put it? What with this blasted storm? It's all over the papers. Here, have a look for yourself.
Storm. Excavation work at Devil's Pass has been interrupted. An unexpected storm has obliged the Council to remove the bodies trapped in the ice since the Second World War and to move them to the Silberspiegel refuge. Those frozen bodies near the refuge. I heard about them just yesterday. Do you mean...
There has been no formal identification yet, Miss Walker.
But it's plausible that...
That Leon, at least, is among those bodies, yes.
Do you think Dana could be among the bodies?
I suppose it would be logical. It would explain why I never saw or heard of her again after the mission. Yet, according to some witnesses, Dana survived the war and indeed helped resistance fighters from Wagen until the liberation. But if those testimonies were true, then Dana vanished after the war.
What happened to Leon?
According to the testimonies I've obtained, Leon was killed on that mission the Foreign Office tasked Dana to lead. An avalanche, apparently. I am one of the few people still alive to be able to identify him, which is why I'm here. If it weren't for this bloody storm, it would have been done today.
What about the other bodies?
According to the medical examiner's office, in all, 3 bodies have been extracted from the ice. The one presumed to be Leon, and 2 others, a man and a woman not yet identified.
I see.
Try to stay positive, Miss Walker. Only a visual identification will allow us to be certain. We can go as soon as this storm's over, probably tomorrow or the day after.
Right.
The mystery of Donna Rose still continues.
Miss Walker, we've arrived. But you're not coming, are you? Well, Miss Walker, you might not be related to Dana, but you bloody well certainly remind me of her.
Kate's not going to wait to find out the answer. You know, I can't blame her for that either.
So, instead of waiting for the storm to pass and for the official identification of the bodies, I might add, that were trapped in the ice for 6 decades, you, and by extension me, are going to climb up the mountain so you can identify them yourself.
I know, Oscar, I know. But I've just got to be sure. Because if one of those bodies turns out to be Dana, I...
We'll have no more trains to chase?
Possibly. You know, this is a very good sign of a good game when it gives you information and you can still, like, even if you would look up something on it, you can still feel for the characters. I'm surprised the tram doesn't necessarily stop for weather like this. With all that Kate's been through, I'd be surprised if she's something her to stop. Okay. Okay. So our primary objective, find the frozen bodies. Our secondary objective.
It looks like it's holding up, despite the storm.
Yep.
I don't think it's cold enough for fuel to freeze, but maybe someone should store it inside, just in case. No one here? It's not that late. I'd have thought Demoiselle Lenny would still be up.
I believe that old people retire early, don't they?
I was hoping to find Demoiselle Lenny here. A photo of Leon on a ship. Must have been taken during his return from Baltayar. But I still can't figure out how he survived the winter while he was on the run over there. Lenny also had that newspaper clipping about Leon. Looks like the old girls built a veritable shrine to him. Another one of those cigars. Demoiselle Lenny had tea with someone. Maybe with that alpinist guy. There's something truly odd going on with Demoiselle Lenny. I really ought to have a little chat with her. But before, the bodies. They're all that count right now.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Lenny's left her lookout post. Hardly surprising with this blizzard.
Oh.
What's this?
Oh, it's the frozen bodies from the Devil's Pass. The forensic team had to bring them up here because of the blizzard. But their generator shut off. I'm concerned it could damage the bodies.
Where's Demoiselle Lenny?
Oh, in her room, resting. She collapsed right after the forensic team left for Wagen.
Jeez, what happened?
I'm pretty sure it has to do with the bodies. I mean, she was staring down in that direction for, well, all the time. And then, when they brought them up from the Devil's Pass, it was like she had seen a ghost or something. It was almost as if...
As if she knew the departed.
What?
Is someone taking care of her?
Oh yes, don't worry. She's with that hermit who brings her wood and provisions sometimes.
Okay, in that case, you go back inside. I'll take care of the generator.
Are you sure?
Positive, just go. Go on. I need to check something in the tent anyway.
But first we'll fix the generator.
The gas tank's empty. I better find some fuel so I can turn on the generator.
Didn't you come across a jerry can earlier? Better go check it out.
Yes! Thanks, Oscar!
We did come across a jerry can earlier.
Looks like this one's full.
Of course, this one's
Empty. Wrong one.
Never run when carrying a jerry can. This is just common sense. Why did we... Fueling up. Now I need to what?
There must be something missing here.
Okay, well we fueled it up, so what would be missing? Okay. Go back inside for a moment. Who's watching us from over there?
Too small for a door.
Alright.
Ugh, dry biscuits. Wonder how long they've been there.
Don't know.
Must be to crank up the generator. Nothing. I must have forgotten something.
What did I forget? I couldn't have forgotten anything, could I? Oh.
Nothing. Speak to me, Oscar.
This button must have turned on the generator, Kate Walker. But you still need to use the starter.
Okay. Thanks, Oscar.
Oh. need to do it. Okay. Yes.
Forensics Institute of Vagen. That's not Dana in this body bag.
White man, brown hair, about 50 years of age. There's a reason to believe that this is the body of Harold Exner. Exner was to be exfiltrated by Leon Kabatis, whose remains are also thought to be among the frozen bodies during a resistance operation. The party was probably swept away by the avalanche in the mid-1940s.
Leon. It's as if he died yesterday. Like in those stories where people are found perfectly preserved in ice for decades after being carried away by an avalanche. Hard to believe he's been dead for over 60 years. That's quite amazing. And grim at the same time.
Yep. Yep. Now the other body.
An unidentified blonde woman in her 40s. That can't be Dana.
No, can't be.
That's it, Oscar. Dana's body is not among those found with Leon's. What a relief.
Now that that's cleared up, Kate Walker, maybe we should take shelter within somewhat more solid premises.
Right. We should go and check on Demoiselle Lenny in the refuge. I have a lot of new questions for her.
Yeah, we do.
Looks like the rescuers left in a hurry after they moved the bodies here. Must have been surprised by the blizzard.
Yeah. Who's this hermit too, you know? Anything we can talk to him about?
Well done with the generator.
Yep. That's all?
Hello? Sir?
Are you sure you want to follow that individual, Kate Walker?
I don't think he looked threatening. Rather the opposite, Oscar. Sir? Are you there?
I don't know.
What have we got here? This portrait, it looks like Leon. The style reminds me of that other portrait of him that he described in his letter from Baltayar.
Oh my god.
The one made by the...
Derna.
Whoa. Whoa.
the Gorun.
No, not Derna. She's old, like me.
I'm Kate. Kate Walker.
Kate Walker.
Yes. And you're the one that Leon saved during the Origin expedition a long time ago, aren't you?
Yes.
The Goran from Baltayar. Well, you've come a long way, Mr.
Ludwig. Ludwig Hardtack.
Wow.
Well, Mr. Ludwig, if you don't mind my asking, what happened when you and Leon returned to Ostertal to join the Resistance fighters? And how did you meet Dana?
He took up smoking.
Leon. My brother.
These drawings, they're moments from your life, aren't they? Is that when you met Dana?
No.
That little figure there. That's you, isn't it? When you were a child in Baltayar.
Yes.
And the two adults there, are they your parents?
Uh-huh.
Looks like a river. And that little figure looks wounded. Is that you when you met Leon and the scientist from the Origin expedition?
Yes.
That person in the middle of the others was in the other paintings. That's Leon, isn't it?
Yes. Leon.
That group. Is it your tribe, Mr. Ludwig?
Yeah.
So you all live together in a cave in Baltayar? Right. So you and your tribe took Leon in after the death of Reinhard Berger in 1937. That's how he was able to survive the winter in the mountains. Then you went with Leon when he decided to return to Vagen to join the Resistance fighters?
Mm-hmm.
These combat scenes, are they of the liberation of Vagen?
Before. during resistance.
Had Dana already joined the resistance operation by that time? I mean, by the time shown in the drawing.
No, later.
The blonde girl with you and Leon can't be Lenny, right?
Yes, Lenny, my sister.
Damn.
I knew Lenny was a resistance fighter, but she never told me she fought alongside Leon, let alone you. She even went as far as saying that she never saw Leon again after 1937, when they all met at the refuge with Dana. Why would she hide something so important?
Shame.
Time to check on Lenny. Come, Kate Walker.
There's something else I want to see here, but...
This sketchbook. I think it was Leon's.
yeah. Expedition. There's something more in here. What else is in here? What's this? Oh, there it is.
Detonating wire, just like in the old movies.
So we found the detonating wire. The super resistant does not exist. This is the real enemy.
Weapons. Must have been here since the war, I guess.
Yo, game, thank you. Mountain Murderer. Into the capture dead or alive of one Ludwig Hardtack, better known as the Mountain Murderer. He is part of the worst band of rogues Vagan has ever known.
This symbol looks like a warning. Some kind of map. Looks like the Devil Pass to me. Could Could all those marks indicate where the Gorons searched for Leon's body?
Could be.
These must be plans for secret operations. Must have been some kind of a headquarters here. Maybe for local resistance fighters such as Leon and his group.
Yeah.
So much happened to the Gorun since Leon found him in Baltayar. What a life he had. But there are still so many gray areas. I need to learn more from Demoiselle Lenny now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go talk to Lenny now. I have a feeling we're going to go back to the past after that, once we talk to Lenny.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked.
Ah, Fräulein. I knew you would be back eventually.
Yeah?
Judging by your face, you and Ludwig already met.
We have. And it raised a lot of questions about you. About what you said to me the first time we met, and about what you didn't say.
Of course. You can run from your past, but never truly escape it. But you already know that. Don't you, Fräulein?
I want to understand Demoiselle Lenny. I'd like to understand why you didn't tell me about Leon's death, about fighting with him in the Resistance, and about the Gore, and about Mr. Ludwig. It would have saved us both so much time and effort.
Because it would have only begged questions. Questions which lead to events that I've never spoken about to anyone. Not even to you, dear Ludwig.
Lenny.
Still, I suppose it doesn't matter now. Perhaps it's time I confess my crime.
What are you talking about?
It was the best years of my life. Joining the Resistance, unlike my coward of a father, and fighting alongside Leon after he miraculously got back from Baltayar with Ludwig. It gave me purpose.
Oh boy. But this is where we're going to call it an episode. So, if you made it this far, please put in the comments, Kate Metagoran. And next time, we are going to learn about what Lenny did. So, until next time, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube or it's Gen X elsewhere. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and check out all the videos I premiere on my channel. They premiere every day at 3 p.m. in a 2-week cycle. Where besides this, I'm working my way through the Callisto Protocol, the Assassin's Creed series, both for the channel and for the podcast games that my mom found.
Leon was a terrific leader. I could feel he was finally taking me seriously, especially with Dana being missing. I knew he was still in love. After all, didn't he cross the globe to rescue her? But we all thought he arrived too late. That Dana had died with her parents during the pogroms. So, I believed his mourning would eventually come to an end. And that's when Dana fell from the sky. Literally.
Parachuted in.
Dana was sent by London, right? To oversee that operation led by your resistance network? The exfiltration of a civilian to Switzerland, if I recall correctly.
Indeed. But Leon never told us that Dana was involved. Maybe he was afraid to believe it himself.
Good part to end on too.
You should have seen them, Fräulein. It was as if they had never left each other.
Do you know if Dana ever mentioned a child?
Maybe they were planning to have one in Baltaya, who knows?
In Baltayar?
Yes, that's all they ever talked about. How they were going to live over there after the war, along with Ludwig and his tribe. But it was to be just another broken dream.
Right. I should call London now. My radio's downstairs.
Yeah, we'll definitely end it there. So, as I was saying, working my way through the Assassin's Creed series for the channel and for the podcast Games That My Mom Found. Be starting Assassin's Creed 3 for the channel. Podcast-wise, we're working on Origins. Working my way through Broken Sword games. Gonna be starting 5, The Serpent's Curse. Working my way through the Heretic Hexen series. Currently on, gonna be starting Hexen. Working my way through A Mage's Initiation. Working my way through, I do run through the game of Monstrum. Also working my way through the Alien Breed series. Gonna be starting Assault very soon. And a bunch of others that premiere in that 3 p.m. time block. I also have videos that premiere 10 a.m. weekly. Sundays and Mondays at the time of this recording are open Tuesdays are reserved for fic readings. Wednesday, one of the first 7 Final Fantasies. First 3 Final Fantasy Legends or Chrono Cross Chrono Trigger. Thursday's usually Dead by Daylight. Friday usually a fighting game, ladder or story mode. And Saturday a retrospective for a game or series I've beaten the story mode on. So, until next time, take care all, and have fun. Oh. Bye all.